Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know this rush hour of October 18, Friday. I'm Riza Diaz. Jumpstarting today's rush with the residents of Magsaysay, Davao del Sur opting to sleep outside their homes due to fear of another quake. This comes after the town severely damaged by the magnitude 6.3 earthquake that hit Mindanao on Wednesday. Now, about 1,000 individuals lost their homes and are staying in evacuation centers or outside their damaged houses.
Sira na ang bahay namin, tapos tahirig na gid na, di na yun pwede, kay patulong niya, kasi mga aftershock ba niya, medyo kulba-kulba na po niya, tapos di ko kalakaw, di rin na lang yun for sure.
A total of 204 homes were reduced to rubble, while over 1,000 others' dwellings got damaged. 3 people also died in the town, including a mother and her 10-month-old baby.
Parang sa isipan ko, wala na talaga. Parang babagsak na talaga yung bahay namin. Parang ito na talaga yung katapusan. Yung experience natin ba na ganyan na katindi ng paglindol. Kala ko wala na. Kala ko patay na kami. As well as trabaho dito sa aming munisipyo. Kaya nakikiusap kami sa mga kababayan namin dito sa Magsaysay na wala kaming maibigay na serbisyo sa kanila hanggang bukas. Kasi nga, hindi pa talaga pwede na i-occupy ang ating municipal hall.
Now, over in North Cotabato, patients of the Kidapawan City Hospital are still fearing for their safety after experiencing over 300 aftershocks following Wednesday's quake. Now, more than 100 patients have already been transferred to the gym located beside the building hospital. Now, 2 casualties have also been recorded. 1 died of a heart attack, while a 6-year-old girl died after a falling debris hit her head.
Narinig ko yung mataas na bagsak. Nagbagsak na yung pader. Sabi ng mama niya, ang bata. O, nabitawan ko yung TV kaya pumasok ako. So, kinuha ko yung bata. Inano ko yung kulambo, kaya naano ng kulambo. So, kaya na yun, natambakan na siya ng hollow blocks. Pag ganyan ko, nagising pa yung bata. Nagsalita pa, Ama, o sabi ko, patayan, magising ka kaya nagalindol. After a while, nagganyan lang ang ulo niya. Pagdating pa namin doon, wala na.
And in Jensen, a fire hit Gaisano Mall again last night after succumbing to the flames in an earlier incident on Wednesday, but the BFP has yet to announce the cause of the fire. Phivolcs clarifies that the back-to-back quakes in Cotabato and Davao Oriental are not connected. They are now taking a closer look at an unknown local fault which triggered the magnitude 6.3 earthquake in North Cotabato on Wednesday night. Royce Snagit has the story.
The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology clarifies that the 5.2 magnitude earthquake in Davao Oriental early Thursday was not an aftershock of the 6.3 magnitude earthquake in North Cotabato Wednesday night. Phivolcs says what rocked North Cotabato was a movement of the local fault. The Davao Oriental's quake, meanwhile, originated from the Philippine Trench.
Yung sources ng earthquake, yung isa nasa dagat, yung isa nasa lupa, so hindi sila magkaugnay.
Phivolcs researcher Jeffrey Perez allays the public's fears of a tsunami threat on both provinces. He says the epicenter of the North Cotabato quake is in the East Tulunan, while the Davao Oriental quake was deep enough that it cannot trigger a tsunami.
Kung sakali mang may tsunami, hindi na tayo maghihintay ng 1 oras, 2 oras, kundi mga 15 minutes, 20 minutes na dyan na yung tsunami.
Phivolcs commends the local government units for taking precautionary measures by suspending classes and offices immediately. Perez urges affected residents to check the ceilings and walls of their houses for cracks. If possible, he says, they must hire engineers to inspect their houses.
Kailangan ding tignan kung yung mga bahay ng mga kababayan natin ay nagkaroon ng significant na damage. Kasi yun yung pwedeng magkaroon ng aftershock sa medyo malakas, pwedeng bumigay siya.
Residents must also expect the worst and be prepared for aftershocks. For now, Phivolcs is studying the still unknown local fault which triggered the North Cotabato earthquake and determine if the area can already be considered seismically active. For News 5 versus Nagit, we are One News.
And because of the damage brought about by the twin quakes and their aftershocks, some LGUs have decided to again suspend classes today. These include classes in all levels in Tulunan and Kidapawan in North Cotabato. Some good news though, power is still available in North Cotabato despite the 6.3 magnitude quake that struck this Wednesday. Now, the Energy Department says there have been no reports of damage in the transmission facilities both in North and South Cotabato. Different power cooperatives from Cotabato and Davao have also resumed operations after experiencing momentary interruptions. Now, no reported damage as well on the upstream and downstream facilities of oil depots in those areas. Meanwhile, response teams have been deployed to earthquake-affected areas in Mindanao. Aside from Davao and Cotabato regions, teams were sent to Agusan del Sur, Bukidnon, Sarangani, Sultan Kudarat, and Zamboanga. Perla has intensified into a tropical storm overnight. To tell us more on this, we have on the line weather specialist Ezra Bulkirin from the Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Ezra, good morning. We would like to know the latest on a tropical storm Perla.
Good morning din po sa inyo at sa lahat ng nakikinig. Sa kasalukuyan, ito pong si Perla, huling namatan sa layo ng 790 kilometers east ng Basco, Batanes at may taglay pong hangin na umabot ng 65 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 80 kilometers per hour. Almost stationary at sa ngayon po wala pa naman siyang direktang epekto sa limang bahagi ng bansa.
Ezra, inaasahan ba nating magla-landfall si Perla?
For now po, mababa po yung chance niya na mag-landfall pero posible po siyang lumapit at magdala ng mga pag-ulan dyan sa may area ng extreme northern zone, sa may Batanes, Cagayan, and then dyan sa may Apayao simula bukas o sa linggo.
Kamusta ang magiging lagay ng panahon sa bandang Visayas at Mindanao? Magiging maulan din ba?
Visayas and Mindanao, medyo maaraw pa rin po tayo dyan. Bagay maulap hanggang sa maulap yung mga kalangitan. Kung uulan, ma'am, isolated rain showers lang po mga panandali ang buhos ng ulan lamang. Ganon din po dito sa Metro Manila.
Alright, maraming salamat. Ezra Bulkirin mula sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Now, a few months after their daughter was made a casualty in the anti-drug war, the family of 3-year-old Myca Ulpina has filed charges against Calabarzon cops. Marian Enriquez has the report.
It was past 2 in the afternoon when Tess arrived at the office of the Ombudsman. Tess is the mother of 3-year-old kid Myca Ulpina, who was killed in a drug operation in Rodriguez, Rizal last June. Accompanied by human rights lawyers, Tess filed charges against the Rodriguez Rizal police. She believes her daughter is nothing but a collateral damage in President Duterte's drug war.
Sana ito na po ang huli na magiging biktima ng drug war po na to. 3 years old, napakabata po para maging biktima ng drug war. Yung anak ko lang po gusto makapag-aral pero hindi po nabigyan ng pagkakataon, yun lang po.
In all, Tess sued 40 Rodriguez policemen. Of this, 21 were charged for murder, including Police Chief Resty Damaso. Tess also filed obstruction of justice charges against 19 other police officers, including SOCO operatives.
Yung mga investigador kasi, they came up with a report saying na the case of Myca is one of homicide dahil natamaan daw yung bata sa kamay at saka sa paa. Tapos yun nga, the human shield angle is being floated doon sa kanilang investigation. Which of course, kine-question natin. At saka yung hindi pagiging masinop nila sa pag-gather ng mga ebidensya. Yun yung indication na meron talagang pinagtatakpan doon sa kaso ni Myca.
Last June 29, anti-drug operatives launched a supposed buy-bust operation against Myca's father, Renato Ulpina, in Barangay San Jose in Rodriguez. Myca was caught in the crossfire during the operation. Tess said her partner Renato would never use his daughter as a human shield, despite police claims. She said Renato was already trying to surrender, asking the police to take her daughter to the hospital. But Tess said the operatives kept on shooting. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
Fire broke out at a residential area in Navotas earlier this morning. Authorities say the blaze, which reached fifth alarm, spread quickly among houses made of light materials. Now, due to the fire, an estimated 700 to 800 families are now left homeless. Fire out was then declared a little past 6 in the morning. Fire officials are investigating the incident further, noting that this is the third time that the fire broke out in the area in recent years. The last time was in 2017 and before that in 2007. Sumemplang, that was the term Senator Bongbong or Bong-go used to describe what happened to President Duterte on Wednesday. It wasn't due to any earthquake, and the palace says Duterte is safe, just minor bruises. Greg Gregorio has the full report.
In this video, the president is seen driving a motorcycle inside the PSG compound Wednesday evening. It was not caught on cam, but according to Senator Bongo, the president fell from the motorcycle.
Ito yung medyo mababa, yung medyo mataas na motor na dual. Ito yung dirt bike. Ito yung nasemplang siya.
Goss says it's been a long time since the president last rode a motorcycle and that he just wanted to give it another shot. The aide-turned-senator confirms that the president is now suffering from an aching hip.
Meron bang visible injuries?
Yung kamay niya, inaano niya kahapon dito. Yung ano kasi natukod niya yung at sobrang, alam mo, sobrang bigat ng motor. 650cc yan.
Sir, ano yung naitukod niya? Yung, ano tawag dito?
Siko.
Ano yung sakit na nararamdaman daw niya, sir?
Balakang.
Sir, sa braso, sir, wala?
Siyempre, masakit yung braso na tukod.
Malacanang confirmed the accident, but presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo has a different version. He says the incident didn't happen while the president was driving, but when he was already parking the vehicle.
After he parked his motorcycle, his shoes naipit. So he was trying to reach for it. Natumba siya.
Erin Tanyada of the Liberal Party says the mishap should not be taken lightly. He wonders if the president's autoimmune disease had something to do with it. The president had also admitted that he is suffering from Berger's disease and Barrett's esophagus, among others. But the palace insists there is nothing to worry about and that the president is in good health.
I would like to assure the nation that the president is safe, in good hands, and in good health. So he had slight bruise in the elbow and in the tuhod knee. Okay naman siya.
To prevent another motorcycle accident, Go suggested that the president use a scooter instead.
May mga pinakita ko litrato sa kanya, hanap na lang tayo ng scooter. Dahil yung scooter, kahit na yung scooter kasi hindi na po kailangan ng clutch sa paa.
For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
So, a reminder to everyone, wear your helmets when riding. In other news, but still on bikes, a House lawmaker is proposing to investigate the increasing number of electronic bikes, e-trikes, and scooters in main Metro Manila roads. Aklan Representative Carlo Marquez tells Filipino Star ngayon that these modes of transportation are not registered with the LTO and may be adding to the traffic problem in the metro. From the Philippine Star, the Health Department is pushing through with its awareness campaign against the harmful effects of e-cigarettes and other heated tobacco products despite a court injunction. And this from Banat, the Warriors showed how much they need Steph Curry after losing double digits against the Lakers last night. While Curry rested, LeBron James and Anthony Davis showed no mercy to finish at 129-93. We fast back now to Sports Rush. F2 finally staged a successful title defense bid against Petron to claim the 2019 PSL Invitational Cup Championship. Dethroned twice in the past 2 years, the Cargo Movers finally closed out back-to-back titles to make their squad the winningest team in the league. Kalemao exploded for 30 points on 27 kills and 3 crucial aces, not to mention 21 excellent digs. Top middle blocker MVP Majoy Baron, coupled with 15 markers of her own. Now, it was no easy feat with the undefeated Petron team holding on for the fifth set thriller, but in the end, F2 wanted it more and claimed the victory at 25-22, 25-19, 15-25, 22-25, and 15-12. Now, in the tussle for bronze, Signal had a way easier time clinching the podium finish. Photon's middle blocker, CJ Rosario, was wheeled out after hurting her knee in the third frame. With the Santiago sisters already out of the Photon's lineup, the HD Spikers prevailed. Not even the Tornadoes' top rookie Ea Laure could break down Signal's defense. Signal takes its second podium appearance of the year after bagging silver in the All-Filipino Conference. And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us again next time for another round of Rush. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.